Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hedon! Just waiting for that to happen. In the last episode, we finally arrived at Yizbith's bedchambers, where she was showing off that she has some sort of demonic essence waiting on the bed. And I believe she mentioned she'll give it to us if we can acquire the other two and show her that we are quite capable of retrieving them. I have a hunch she wants all three, so she can do something with them, and we'll have to fight her as opposed to actually getting down and dirty in the bed and then she giving us the last one. I don't think that's happening. We also discovered that the Primarch's painting, which allows us to communicate with him, was taken by Yizbith from its original location. We discovered the portrait on a balcony in Yizbith's domain. She had taken it because of how much she disliked him, and it sounded as if Yizbith was a little jealous that he was talking with the gardener of all people. I think, maybe, if I remember correctly. In any case, we returned it to the spot, since he had made a promise, no guarantee he would keep that promise, of reducing what he would normally charge to allow us to access the Blue Baron's abode by 99%. So instead of 30,000 gold coins, we only had to pay 300. We did so, and then he sent us into his treasury to be stuck there forever, which wouldn't take too long. We'd starve to death there, apparently. But we were able to eventually puzzle our way out of that location. There is a way out of it, which is hidden. You have to find a true site, solve a really fun riddle, and then get out, which we did. Also in there was the Shady Fixer, so apparently she survived, and looks like she's willing to sell us things. So we'll go back to town, I suppose, and see what she's selling. We'll also see if anyone else has anything new to say. We picked up a few odds and ends, and we're going to go back and check all the previous locations and see if we can dig up anything, since we do have a shovel now. First, I thought that we would go back to the gold guy and take the money that we left it. Oh, maybe we can't do that. I figured we would take the money back since he tried to kill us, but that was the cost of his making the deal allowing us to see the prince. If we take it back, he could probably take back what he promised us. No, never mind. He can keep that money. How much money, by the way, do we have? 262 bucks. All right. Let's go back. Assuming this does bring us back, let's go back to the survivors camp. Amongst other things. Let's also reload all my weapons, if anything does need reloading. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Much easier access than clambering down through whatchamacallit, the tomb. But it's been a few weeks, viewers, so I don't remember how to navigate through this area. That led to where the ghosts are located, but we do not have a pickaxe yet, do we? No, we don't. I forgot we had this. The treasure... the secret finding scroll. Maybe we should use that. Help us locate where, well, all the secrets are. I think the next big map we go into, we'll use it there. Now, this seems like a place where our shovel would be used. I'm gonna take a quick peek around. Let's see if there's anything out of the ordinary. A pickaxe was used here, if I recall correctly. Or it could be. In the past, when it's come to places we can dig, there hasn't been a glow. We just had to recognize it's a spot we can actually dig something up on. No, I don't see anything in the camp. This will lead us back to the orcs. But I'm gonna still peek around briefly. Normally for digging, there's like an X on the ground or a map showing where we're supposed to go. That has been the case in the past. Okay, I don't see anything here. Maybe the gardeners will have something. Do we want to try to navigate back to the orcs? I guess we can. It'll help me remember what else is around out here. We do have several. We have 5 keys now. Thorn key, copper key, gold key, dark key, iron key, I think. Keep thinking I hear someone walking around. You know what this area reminds me of? This area, when we played Cultic, it reminds me of the swamp level in the 2nd chapter of that game. That was a fantastic game. It really... Oh, is that food? Oh, a little bit of something to drink. Yeah, James did a fantastic job on Cultic. I could highly recommend that game. That was a blast. I remember how upset I was with the final boss until I realized, oh, this isn't going to be too difficult. Actually, upset's the wrong term. I thought I was going to die over and over and over to that boss, but I think we only died 3 times or 4 times before I got the hang of his patterns. That was fun. I normally get really upset. Upset? Once again, wrong term. I normally get really disheartened the first time I fight a boss, because I realize, oh no, I don't know the pattern. We're going to die on screen a bunch trying to learn what to do. I like thinking I'm better than I actually am at these games. You know what? Hold on. This is probably poisonous, but I don't think I saw that before. We have any elemental? We have a single elemental resistance. It's gonna eat away at my armor and life, but there's probably something in there. Let's take a peek. No, there was nothing, and we're almost dead. There was nothing. There was nothing at all. Okay, well, darn it. That sucks. We're trying not to reload, so we're just gonna have to accept that we wasted our potion and took life damage. I did not even see the exit there, viewer. I thought, when I checked on this side, I thought that's where it exited from. I did not even see that there. What a phenomenal waste. Now we need another potions, another health potion. So I think we're heading back the way we came. The price you pay for knowledge in a game. So many games I've played, viewer. So many. I have ended up, like, not on screen, but, like, well, I guess on screen, depending on the game. But I've learned, like, many of the games are like this one, where there's big, sprawling levels that require you to know where to go and what to do, and some decisions could be risky. I have bumbled into every trap. I have messed up every single choice I've had to get the knowledge of where the enemies are located, how to solve the puzzles, what areas are safe and what areas aren't. Whenever I don't play a game blind, it's you should know that I have died pretty often in those games. Oh, Tim. Oh, thank God. We still can't read those, so we don't know what that's. We'll try to. What that is saying yet. Oh! I can get to the other side of this. There's some mushrooms here, so that will... We're back, right back to where we were before we used that potion. I can't push this out of this area. We need that... Yeah, we need this to get out this way, if I recall correctly. But we didn't find the lever to open that poor cutlass. Yeah, I'm not proud, viewer, of all my reloads in this game. I don't like doing it. I'll just do it, though, sometimes. If I feel something happened that I feel was a kind of BS, I'll just hit reload. But I think things are BS when they're not, pretty often. Because pride. Once again, I think I'm better than I am at these games from time to time. Oh, I think we kicked the head into the fire there. Alright, there's another health potion here. Nothing else that I see. Where's my... We're almost out of this. There is a passage down here. We have been here before. Have we? We have. Oh, this is where we started from. This is where we started from. Am I even allowed back? Can I run on the chain? We can. Hold on. Some soda. Okay, let's talk about, what a zombie pointed out. Zombie 138 pointed out that Zan is actually blue on the main menu screen. It just so happens that the glow of the lava around her makes it seem that she is pink, and she is not. So she's been blue this whole time. So once again, that to me is a... Hello. A little bit of money. That's a hint to me that she is indeed going to be the future icon of the demons. She will end up, I think, be the Blue Baroness. Like explosive crystals. There's no reason for me to detonate them. Okay, right, and Zombie 138 also pointed out to me some time ago that I can burn this. Like, it never occurred to me that that this can burn those away. I just thought they were somehow magically removed. And that was not the case. Right, we're gonna go check that out right now. What's in there? This is where we started effectively Act 2. From the lava ocean. Found a secret. Do we take this? We do kind of... Well, no, we don't, viewer. I want the armor, but we don't need the ammo. So we'll leave it here, and we'll come back for it later. We might have to be stingy with what we take. again, at the end of the episode, I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes ago. Sorry, Crystals. I didn't trust you the moment I saw a Forge Elemental here. When did he show up? Was he guarding something? So we're backtracking, viewer, as you can clearly see. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. And or check if anything here... There's a small potion there. If anything could potentially be something where we can dig. But I see nothing so far. Okay, so back across the chain for us then. Anything else going on, Tim? So, I've been playing, I guess we'll talk about other games again. As usual, I play all sorts of games. You won't believe the amount of time I spend playing games in my off time. There's a board game called Dune Imperium, and I've owned the digital version of it for quite some time, and I like it. But it can be frustrating, once again, because I think I'm better at the game than I am, and I never played anyone online with it yet, but I'm intending to potentially do so for the new Uprising DLC that came out. I really like the Uprising DLC. It requires you planning some things way in advance instead of right then and there, which I like. And I like the spies that are in that game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I apologize. I guess this won't make a whole lot of sense to you. But it's basically a digital version of the board game. We want this, we want this. It's a worker placement game that also involves a deck of cards, a deck builder. I think people forget in the game, because I've watched people play it for at least the Imperium version of the game, which is a separate, which is the base game and other DLCs for that base game. I watched people play it for a while because I find it interesting to watch other people's thoughts and how they play their game, But people seem to forget that it is the game has RNG in it. You're building a deck. You're randomly drawing cards from that deck on occasion to make up what hand of cards you have at the beginning of your turns, for example. And as such, it's... luck is involved. I don't like the sound. Luck is involved in that game. So it's not just pure skill. You do require some, once again, some amount of getting lucky in the game. And the Imperium version of it, I felt was not as fun as Uprising is immediately to me. Imperium had a mechanic where, okay, to make your hand of cards, you generally will be buying cards at the end of your, during the end of your placing workers on the board phase. Like Earth Mother, you survive. We can stomp the serpent's body, but only you can cut the head. Where's I going with this? Buying cards. And it's left me, viewer. I'm old. I'll remember it later. Where's our fixer friend? Where is she? I can't remember what I was trying to talk about either. Is this her? So, are you looking to spend that gold? The prices are on the tablet here. Hellclaw 15 gold, ammo box 20, spikes 5. Frag fire 15, box of acid potions 25, toxic potions 35, bolt mag. Okay. Oh, she sells light armor amulets, but they're 75 gold. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. How much is a box of... I assume... Oh, no. Yeah, bolt mags are 25 if I want one. Let's get a single one of these. Come on, don't be stingy. You never know when Grun decides to confiscate all this stuff. No, I don't need anything else. Ice people fight to the last drop of blood. One way or another, will carve a notch in history. Let's talk with the head honcho again. Warlord Grund has a map of the Primarch shrines, but her camp has been cut off from us. A foul earthquake has collapsed a tunnel which connects our camps, isolating us. Oh, there's another camp! Okay. So okay, so more of the Iron Division survived. I haven't found the other camp, nor a way to get to it, so I'm guessing the Minotaur that we see digging is working on trying to connect it to. Oh, okay, I now remembered now. Oh, hello, I just missed this stuff. Take a few more coins. Did we not go this way? I guess we didn't. The rest of it looks too dangerous. Alright. So you buy cards for your deck at the end of the round, and you use it would take too long to explain. I'll just say that. The cards that you can purchase are all revealed at the start of a round, so everyone can see them. Well, in Imperium, there's this expansion I think was called... I think it's the X expansion is what it's called. And it does what I think is a cardinal sin. It allows people... Everyone gets the option to purge that deck of cards and redraw cards to it, which I hate. I hate that. You should have to deal with what's available. In particular, one of the reasons is because you can see what cards are available before you start the game, which might decide what type of character you want to play. And it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all because you can just detonate the roll of cards. So you can't plan on any of them being there at any one time. Anyone can do it. Everyone has a once per game option to do so. And I really thought it detracted from some of the game. There's a few other things like that in the base Imperial game which are no-brainers. And several of the cards are just so much better than others that you always grab them whenever they show up. I hate that stuff. I hate it. I don't want there to be an obviously good card that everyone wants. I want everyone to have to think about what they want, or the good card should be very, very, very expensive and difficult for you to purchase them. Anyway, Uprising seems to restore some of that. Whole new deck of cards and the option to, and they all seem, like they're decent depending upon what you're trying to do and combos you can make with them, which I like. Okay, I don't know where we're going now, so... what does our journal say? The Lancer's trapped. What she needs is inside the painting. Let's talk with a few other people back at camp. Maybe one of them will know how we can free the Lancer. Legends tell of an iron-bound tome with forbidden schematics that was lost in the libraries of hell. Actually, I think we've talked with everybody now, except for the other fixer. Oh, there's a sledgehammer here! Strike the earth, strike the stone, strike until the gold's your own. The sledgehammer is effectively what we need to break the walls, if I recall correctly. So it wasn't a pickaxe, and it was right there the whole time. Actually, it might not have been there originally. Maybe, I think this guy's making progress. I think he was here earlier, and now he's dug in a little more, because time has passed. Where's other fixer? There she is. Hello. I took a good look at the pain gun. Crazy how demons have managed to copy our crystal designs. It was the humans who did it, right? They were pretty smart, we are. There was nothing here that we missed, right? Food. Oh, we can go in and take it. I guess, was this open before? I guess it wasn't. I feel a little guilty, though, eating someone else's food, once again, so no. I can stay there. I didn't see the body up there before. What's going on up there? Nothing. Alright, so no one here can help us. What do we have? Okay, well, with that sledgehammer, we should go back. I think there were 2 places we could break. There was a tunnel near the one cultist abandoned camp out here. I don't like this bridge. Oh! Nice, I'll take more claw. Oh, hello! Look at all the stuff I missed. And we'll take some more coins. What is this? Ledger appears to keep track of thousands of cultists offered for sacrifice. Ooh. Nothing else in here. So, the hammer was used in 2 places. There was the crack in the wall by where the ghosts are located. And there was a crack in a secreted tunnel near that one camp. Of course, now I have to remember how to get back to where we just were. And it was not this way. Is that a mushroom? It's not a mushroom. Let me look. It's up ahead to our left. Do I talk too much in the games I play? I know I talk too much in real life. I try to give more information than what's necessary for people so they understand where I'm coming from for things. And it's occurred to me that maybe I just do too much babbling about random stuff. I don't want the Let's Plays to be just silence. There's so many people who play games without talking. I'll just be another statistic there. So I want you guys being somewhat entertained. Once again, I mentioned this quite a few times, but it's my belief most of you probably have this on in the background and are doing something else. So I want you guys to be entertained even though you're not watching the game. Alright, here was one of the cracked walls, if I recall correctly. It's right in front of us. It is. Hey! Doesn't count as a secret. There is a staircase up. There's some drinks here. I guess we'll take those. Some mushrooms. Shove those in our mouth as well. It feels like this is some sort of distillery. Pitchfork. Oh, the ghost. Alright, we're at the ghost location. Ooh, look at this corpse. That's a bit frightening. A bag of yeast. We can bake bread? But I can't do that here. It is a quest item. This could help feed the Iron Division, I suppose. Well, actually, could it, Tim? It's just yeast. Help bread rise. You still need flour. And a source of water, right? Our inventory is getting filled up with quest-related items. Alright, echoey time. Please, save us. We're imprisoned inside the chapel. Of course, I don't think they're actually the good guys, but let's take a peek. A few of us turned against the cult. For our sin, the whole port was punished. Oh yeah, we did read about this. Yusmith cried some tears and put out the smoke. That's right, the fire in this area. No food or ale. It was only a matter of time until we started killing each other. Some of my brothers may still live. Please, take my pendant and find them in the crypt east of here. There's another Amulet of True Seeing. Is that what that is? We do. Red Rebel Amulet of True Seeing. We'll grab their money. They're clearly not going to need it themselves. Was that it? Yes. Can I light the candle? I cannot. Have a compass? I feel like I should have a compass. I guess I don't. So it said east of there. This way. No, not that way. Other way. I can't recall any other cracked surfaces we can break with a sledgehammer yet. Shame I can't leave the equipment somewhere, and I can just go back and get it later, so clear out my inventory. Because Xana's got some sort of bag of holding. she can hold on to so much stuff. I don't think I want to go that way. I think that transition point we see on the right-hand side, that blue symbol, that's where I think where we want to go. This is the correct way. Oh, the gardener's place. This is the gardener himself, right? She loves me more than the other servants. She always gives me her attention. My beautiful mushrooms are growing so well. Mistress Yisbeth liked them. We don't have... It says I don't have a way to enchant the pendant. I guess what it's on? Oh, no, we haven't been here before. Or maybe... Or have I? I don't think we walked into this place before. Maybe we did? Oh, we're back here. Okay, there's an entrance to the crypt here, but I don't know if it's the one we want to take. This is all back to Yisbeth's domain. Can't dig there. It would happen automatically, I believe, if we had our shovel. Actually, is that correct? Maybe it's not. That's not correct. Where is it? No. Okay, let's go back then. This was not the entrance to the crypt. We can't dig there either. Where do we go? Where could the crypt be? Is it the copper symbol all the way to the east of us at the moment? That's quite some distance away. We have to recross over. We have to go back through the camp and take the other exit. Okay, well, we're gonna do that, viewer. back where we came from. Lots of back and forth this time. Or was this the crypt entrance? This is a trap. I don't remember finding anything this way. I don't think we have any reason to go back that way yet. Seeing all the giant mushrooms and thinking of other games that had mushroom forests in them. Only one I can think of that I've played before was a game called Septerra Core. It was a very old JRPG made for the PC. Good music. Interesting world, but the fighting was the weakest part, and there was a good amount of backtracking you had to do in the game, which was unfortunate because that kind of it made it very grindy. So far in that game too, I got so frustrated by the amount of delaying back and forth I had to do to make any progress in the game. It became the obscure things you had to do with the key items that you found in it too. This is the way? This is the way. Possibly. Anything else, Seb? Nah, viewer, I can't really think of a whole lot of anything else. We talked about some of the games I've been playing in the past. It's only been like a few days. I haven't played anything else really that new. I have a few lined up to try, but I won't bore you guys with those details. Alright, made it back to camp. We want the other exit. It would be up that way. About a little mini review of this game, Tim. We can do that. Music is good for, like, I like it, even though some of the tunes aren't what I would normally listen to. Like, this is a bit too drony for me. But I know one of my brothers loves this type of music. He adores the drone sounds. It's not bad, and other music is really good. Like stuff I would normally listen to. Like if it sounds like it's made by the same guy who made the Unreal Tournament soundtrack. Or the Unreal soundtrack. I think it actually did get him to make some of the soundtracks for this. So I like it. Sound effects feel appropriate for every single thing. I love them. Graphically, I think the game is good. It's like an Unreal game, but you know that's what you would expect. I'm not knocking it whatsoever by my saying that. I'm saying like, hey, this is like Jeezy Doom, which is what it actually is. I like it. Like it's not bad. I think it's good. Everything is clear as to what it does, and oh, this was not where we wanted to be. This doesn't lead. I don't think this leads to the crypt. Oh, maybe it does. Where do you go? I don't remember. It is dark down here. Combat is great. I really like the combat in the Doom series. I think it's fantastic. I hear a dude. Oh, ghosts. They're ghosts, right? We left them last time. Can we speak with them? I don't think we can. It did say the crypt, though. Only weapon that I think can hurt them is our axe. Those are hostile, so I'm assuming we just can't do anything about those guys. We just gotta kill them. We can't read that. I did see the hole in the roof. That's just gonna lead right back here. We've been outside this place already. There is money. I don't feel right taking those coins, though. There's a fly in my house. Yeah, sorry, I'm distracted. I hate flies. Okay, we'll take care of it later. Although I will put the cover on my soda. It doesn't land on the tip. Okay, well, viewer, I don't know where to go. So, we got this passage. We're taking it. I assume this is where we're supposed to be. I will save the game as well. Okay, so I guess we're hopping down again. Since the other True Sight Amulet is a quest item, I am assuming when we use it, or where it's used, will just become obvious, and we won't have to actually have it equipped. Oh, hold on. Oh no, they both do so. They both. Oh, but they're. I see. This one dispels illusions created by the illusionary, by the rebel cultists. This one was only going to do that for the gold, for the vault. So we couldn't. Even if we had another True Sight Amulet, it wouldn't be able to be used here. I'm guessing we'll just notice it then, if I am indeed in the right place for that sort of thing. I don't know where to go. I guess we'll go this way. We're not going up that way, Tim. That's going to be a tricky little jump for me. Okay. Ever-flowing chalice, but we can't get in there. I didn't even notice this the last time I was here. Alright, so there is something else inside this place. I don't remember how I navigated this the first time. I don't think I can make that jump. I think that's too far. It is. Can't get in there still. We didn't find any way to open the grate. Game's not being so grateful with the passageways we need to find. Or I'm not being grateful enough to find them, or to appreciate them. I will just reload this. I don't feel like wasting all my time. Let's actually hop down. Okay, hold on. There's a passage we missed, apparently. I saw the armor shard untaken and thought maybe we haven't been here before. We haven't been. That's a trap. Everyone can see it's a trap. There's a button in this. Ghosts. I just want to see if I know I've hit them. Oh, okay. Weapons work on ghosts, or at least the Crylance does. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so it does work on them. Is he below us? Where is he? Alright, so that probably opened up the whatchamacallits then. The passages. Do we take this? Sure. Cursed Chalice. The demonic chalice feels a lot heavier than it looks. No clue what we're supposed to do with it. One of the penalties for playing the game sporadically. So maybe we could have done that the first time we were through here. Now we were seen. It's no good. I was gonna punch them to death via surprise. Whoa! That was close. Well, we just got an autosave. Sacrificial blood. Hellfire oil. One of these isn't lit. Take their money. They don't need it. Call of Chaos, first chant. Towards the gates of initiation, marching as we chant. Call the youngins and the dimwits, join us in our chant. Rip them from their stiffened roots, marching as we chant. Read to them the call of chaos, join us as in our chant. For to pass the initiation, marching as we chant. First we must consume the knowledge, join us in our chant. That doesn't help me at all. I know we read about knowledge and what have you. Oh! We're missing a gem. I'm about to say, and I know we found that earlier. Okay, so that wasn't a gem for our crown. That must have been the knowledge gem? Is that what that is? I don't think so, Tim. It doesn't feel right to take coins. Oh, but I guess we're going, huh? Found a secret, but all this is just a few coins? Is this from something? I don't recognize what this is from, if it is from something. Take all of it, I guess. Okay, these are both secrets. That's a lot of health potions lying around. Infernal Scroll. We already had one of those. We did. Now we have a second. I think that's like sends a stream of fire out right in front of us. I was hoping for some progress, though, not just secrets. There is a teleporter here. Guess we'll see where that takes us, and then we'll call it a session. Takes us nowhere. This is still shut. Still shut. Darn it! I was so sure we were about to make some progress here. I don't think we're supposed to dip ourselves into these things. This doesn't help me. I don't know what it's referring to. We did get an autosave here. Since we know the chant, do we have to now go someplace else and say things to people? Okay, viewer, I am completely lost. I have no clue what we do next. And it's a huge map. I don't know where we're going. I feel like it is somewhere in here, though. What the other group was supposed to find. So we'll do a more thorough investigation of this crypt when we come back. And then if I still don't find them or I don't know where to go, I might have to look up stuff online for a hint, because I'm not sure. Alright, I'm babbling. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.